feel like one of the most beautiful things about being a freelancer, having a job, a career that allows you flexibility of place and time, learning how to use that flexibility to your advantage, be on time with the projects and spend time with your family, being on track with all these facets of your life is a skill in itself. It's my first video of 2026 and I'm not back at home, I'm not back in London. I'm traveling with my family. I barely see them these days. We live in completely different countries. So for me, time spent with my parents is of course a priority. But it's already the 14th of January. I cannot keep, being on vacation mode all the time. I have clients, I have projects, I have my design portfolio. I'm a graphic designer. Welcome back or welcome anew, by the way. My name is Daria, illustrator, content creator, whatever. I'm exploring a lot of creative mediums these days. I'm away from home, but I'm also working. It's been kind of difficult to get into that routine, find that kind of footing. But I feel like being a freelancer, this concept of blending your work lifestyle with your personal lifestyle, kind of finding ways to combine them to optimize both, but then how to also separate them where you're kind of learning to switch off in the right moments. I really want to explore this idea, find this routine, and I feel like this starts today while I'm on vacation where the focus is the social life, but also staying on track with my work, replying to my clients on time, posting content, whatever. With all of that being said, let's get into it. So I would like to start with taking you through the early part of the day, and the first thing on the agenda is family breakfast. I feel like it's that incredible sacred time. I don't know, 99% of the time on this vacation we're spending our breakfast together. Me and my dad also go to the supermarket. Like, we wake up, I brush my teeth, we go out to the supermarket, which is incredible because outside it's -3 degrees. It's kind of cold, but when it's sunny, you get that sun exposure early just after we wake up. It feels like a cold bath and it like wakes me up. It's just perfect. And then we come back, me and my mom cook the breakfast, we have breakfast, we watch YouTube videos, and then we go our kind of separate ways until lunch, dinner time. I just came actually back from breakfast to record this video. There are two ways that I could potentially go by my day. The first option, immediately start working on my projects until lunchtime, or I would go for a walk with my mom if the weather is good. And today, actually, the weather is incredible. There is not even a cloud on the sky, and the area for walking here is huge, so it's incredible. We walk for like 1 to 2 hours. We just talk through ideas also, and this is the first point where I get this opportunity to blend my work with my personal life and personal time with my family. Perfect opportunity to also get some inspiration from the outside world because the nature here is beautiful. Not only nature, the local graphic design, they have this really beautiful signs on the houses, the restaurants, the menus, the shops. Like, if you're walking around, it's just a plethora of sources for creative inspiration. I have so many photos and videos, project references of like local little spots. If you're traveling but still trying to work, trying to keep your creative brain kind of present in the moment, activate that inspiration mode. While you're walking around, while you're having dinner, look at menus, walk around in the bookshop. Use that travel vacation opportunity as a way to source your creative inspiration. And that's exactly what I'm gonna go and do now. It's time for a walk. What time is it? It's already actually 12 p.m. I'm late because I woke up at like 10 a.m., which is not really great, but it's fine. I'm on vacation. Even though I'm still working, I'm on vacation. 12 p.m. It's time to go for a walk.
So fun fact, I'm in a village where they're gonna be having the Olympic Games, the Winter Olympic Games 2026. There's this little sign, it says Milano Cortina 2026. I'm not gonna be here for the Olympic Games, even though I applied to be a volunteer, actually twice already. I applied for the French Games, which were in summer 2024, didn't get it. Applied for this one, the 2026 Winter Games, didn't get it. I'm upset that I got rejected, but at the same time, it's fine because you guys, fun fact, if you're a volunteer, you have to pay for your own accommodation. Like, you don't even get paid for that job. You just pay to be a volunteer. And this is the pitch where we usually walk. They have the cross-country skiing here, and we can walk like around their area, let's put it that way. I love mindless walking where you just have a long road, like an embankment along the river. In this situation, it's actually never ending because it's like a circle, and it's just perfect for getting into kind of a almost a flow state, just thinking about your work, about your projects, or just honestly thinking about nothing, just looking at this beautiful mountains and everything, and it's just perfect. I remember I read a book about how the most creative, the most successful people, even like the scientists, they take long walks, and they would normally take like the same route to not overthink the way they're going. When you're mindlessly walking, being in the flow state, I guess.
After a long walk, I would come back. I would make myself an enormous bowl of salad and I would watch a YouTube video about graphic design. Something educational. I found that my brain, if I watch something entertaining during the work hours basically, it's so hard for me to focus after that. But if I watch something good for my brain, like I'm learning something new, I'm getting potentially inspiration. I'm watching a very long tutorial about typography. It's called Flax Academy Graphic Design Essentials Free Course, which is like 3 hours long. One of my goals for 2026, which I was talking about in my previous video, in the last video of 2025, is to actually learn more about typography, like more technical, more functional stuff. So I'm trying to watch YouTube tutorials, read as many books as I can on that. It's a nice way to combine leisure with work, and that's what I want to show through this video today. I really need to show you this. Look at this. It's a unicorn. It has a functional purpose. It's not just a little toy, even though it looks incredibly cute. It cleans the screens. How adorable is that? Like, hello? It has like on its belly, the fabric is like similar to the cloth that you get with your glasses, like eyewear. Like imagine you work in an office or like from a coffee shop and you start cleaning your screen with a unicorn. How chic is that? Another cup of coffee, the second one and the last one of the day, and get to work for like get to work for like 2 to 3 hours until dinner time. Another good habit or tip that I have for working on vacation is setting yourself a timer. There's this app called Forest. You get like plans, set a timer from 10 minutes to 2 hours max. During that time, the tree that you chose from the garden, it grows, and the app not really blocks, but it restricts access to other apps. You can use them, but the tree won't grow. I actually here, weirdly, I don't really have any problems with focus, but I would rather just continue working. It goes against all the plans that I built for myself after the work hours. So this is a great way to kind of control your time when you have like time blocks. 3 p.m. and I'm gonna finish at like probably 5, 6, I don't know.
Before we move on to the winding down part of the day, I want to make a little interlude and take you to the mountains. We stayed in a winter resort, so one day, instead of taking a long walk, we had an afternoon of skiing. And oh my god, even though I've been skiing for over a decade now, it felt like the first time when I actually paid attention to the beauty of the moment and nature and all the people surrounding me. As if being glued to my screen made me completely oblivious to the breathtaking experience that is real life. But I love my job, and oftentimes I'm glued to my screen because I'm in the creative flow, and that makes me happy. And I guess that's the whole point of this work-life blend philosophy, finding ways to intersect work with life so it all feels like a uniform mechanism, as if you barely leave your creative flow but also stay present in the real world, which is exactly what I'm doing ahead of the dinner time. The This was my third and totally unplanned coffee of the day. It's called Marocchino, infused with chocolate, and it's delectable. On the contrary, a licorice candy that I tried, which is apparently a local star, was absolutely disgusting. Do not recommend. And back to the delectable experiences. I know the burgers in Italy sounds atrocious, but these have mozzarella, pesto, steaks instead of minced beef, and the softest buns on the planet. After dinner, the showtime was not over, and we indulged in a weekly instructor show with stunts and fireworks.
After dinner, after everything, if I have energy and I'm not too sleepy and I have time as well, I would read this book, The Elements of Typographic Style. Again, I am learning typography. I am full on typography mode as one of my goals for 2026. I spent a lot of time trying to find it. I wanted to buy it, but then it turned out that it's really expensive. Its first version was written in like 1992 or something, but this is 3.2 and I borrowed it from a friend who borrowed it from the university she goes to. And here I take notes because it's quite technical. I would say this was recommended as the best book for learning typography. If you're reading this, you should definitely be taking a lot of notes, because without notes, it's like really hard to digest. There's a lot of information on typography. It's like history and typographical structure and typesetting. I'm definitely gonna do a review of this book in some of my future videos. But yeah, that's how I basically finished my day, and every day doesn't look the same, but it's like the structure is there and it really helps me to stay on track with my work but still enjoy my time with my family on vacation in this beautiful ski town, have fun, but also not lose my, let's say, creative spark, my creative abilities, because personally I find it really hard if I switch off for a long period of time to get back on track after that. Really hard for me. Like my brain just doesn't work that way. Just doing like little things keep my creative physique toned. If you're a freelance graphic designer, if you work from home, if you want to travel and also combine, travel with work, it's definitely possible if you find a routine, a schedule that works for you. Define what your priorities are. Some days my priority is spending time with my family, but then the other days I know that, okay, like the deadline is approaching and I really need to focus on work now. And my parents go for a walk and they leave me alone and I stay in this apartment and I work for like almost an entire day in some cases, and it's fine. It's definitely possible. You just need to find that medium, that way that works for you. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's episode and I hope to see you in the next one.